love that. I'm obsessed. Oh my god.
It's so nice of you to say.
Yeah.
Hola, my fans on social. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well.
But it's hard. And it's lonely. It's very lonely.
Rachel Zegler is starting to become even more of a problem, as the entire internet seems to have turned against her because of the way she's been acting in interviews lately, as many find her downright creepy. You'll be shocked to hear that this might even be the final straw for Disney, as she has been kicked out of several projects now. Rachel Zegler's Hollywood presence has been a controversial topic for quite some time now, as many people feel like she is not right for her role in the iconic Snow White live-action remake, and because of the many boundary-breaking opinions that she has regarding the movie that has seriously turned people off from ever wanting to see it. Because of Rachel's influence on the movie, many people seem to think that Disney is going downhill as they are allowing this to continue right under their nose. But people are not just upset because of the fact that she was cast, they are also upset because of her lack of media training, which has led her to act pretty controversially in interviews, to the point where she sometimes seems completely terrifying. One of the many examples is the way she always takes things too far, as she not only likes to insult the original Snow White story, but also the fans who have been enjoying said storyline for their entire lives.
I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious.
She has even been caught seemingly threatening her co-star because of the movie, as she seems to allude to the fact that his character is pretty much disposable and that he could be cut from the film at any time.
So we didn't do that this time. Cast a guy in the movie, right. Andrew Burnap, great dude. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Fans were especially unhappy about this particular instance, as many felt like that was disrespecting the original story, the Disney studio, and even Andrew Burnap, who plays the prince. This seemed like a really insensible thing to say about your co-star, which is why so many people are mad about the fact that Rachel gets to star in the movie. Her interviews always seem to be the worst part about having her on board, as she always seems to say too much at the wrong times. Another controversial interview moment happened because of the way she demanded to be paid for every single second. She wore Snow White's dress, which seemed to be 18 hours a day.
If I'm gonna stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
This happened during the SAG-AFTRA strikes, as many actors demanded better pay. However, it wasn't the fact that she was asking to be paid more that was the problem. It was her attitude and the fact that she was asking for too much. Many pointed out that Rachel probably had an incredibly high salary while working for the movie, and that she would probably get a lot of money after the movie came out, which would probably be a lot more than any of the crew would be paid for the same movie. Others also pointed out that streaming does not work that way, and that after the movie is set online, she cannot in any way expect to be paid for every single second watched by consumers. She was simply being too demanding concerning this issue and didn't seem to be advocating for the right issues. One fan even said, "Imagine a construction worker getting part of the mortgage for every house he helped build." And another pointed out exactly how unfair it was for everyone else involved in the project. You got paid already. Writers need the wage increase, not you actors that get millions plus brand deals. After all the controversy that happened surrounding this topic, Rachel even decided to double down on the hate and stood her ground on what she had said. Fellas, is it woke to want to be fairly compensated? However, this only caused more backlash, as fans were angry that she refused to listen to the criticism. Being paid millions to destroy a beloved children's story is being fairly compensated. Okay. Fairly compensated is what you're already paid to dress up and pretend. It most definitely is not being paid for every single hour you are in streams. You're one of the reasons why the mainstream has turned against Hollywood. Another complaint that many people had against her is the fact that standing 18 hours in a dress isn't even the worst job she could have have had, and that many people go through worse for 18 hours a day for a way smaller paycheck, which only makes her seem incredibly entitled and greedy. What made many even more upset was the fact that it wasn't long until the news came out that she was actually ready to turn down another role in Hollywood simply because she couldn't be bothered to do it alongside Snow White. This was just another added thing on top of her being rude and creepy, which made people